Welcome, my guests, to my kitchen. In fact, you're not the only guest here today. We actually have some secret surprise special guests. Give it up for the mice! Give it up for the mice in this house. Welcome to Kitchen Clownery. My name is Velvet, possibly due to change. You know, that's actually my drag name, but I was thinking maybe Fruity the Clown, but I think that's a bit too on the nose, so we're just gonna stick with Velvet for now. To anyone scared of clowns, I really need to ask why, because it does seem like there's really no reason to be, there's no reason to be scared. We have a little bit of a mice problem. I say mice, not mouse, because it's been a couple months since we moved in, and there are definitely more than one. Our house is built really interestingly, which is the fact that, you know, you can actually see what's going on down here in the kitchen just by standing up over there and looking down. And we've got some lovely nature documentaries showing the activity in our house. There were some points where we were being humane. We've moved beyond that point. You know these traps. You've seen them in Tom and Jerry. It's just not working anymore. Peanut butter doesn't do it for them. So I want to go outside the box. I'm trying to think of something new. I think these mice deserve a little cake. I just realized how evil I sound. Let them eat cake. So the first thing I'm going to do for this cake is I'm actually going to boil a potato. Here we have the smallest potato in the house. Slices of potato into some boiling water. This looks like a meal for mice. So for the rest of the cake, I'm going to start by making some oat flour. I don't have a recipe. It's not that easy to find mice cake online. I mean, maybe there is. To be honest, I didn't check. But this is mice cake from my own imagination. So into this blender, we're gonna put some oats. Just gonna blend this up. We have our oats that have been pulverized. And for the other ingredients, I'm thinking a banana, some milk, a bit of peanut butter. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hope this mouse isn't on a diet. In with the oats, we're gonna put a spoon of yogurt, pinch of baking powder, a tablespoon of flour, let's say a teaspoon of peanut butter. I feel so mouse right now. I feel so mouse right now, no wonder they die for this. And then finally, a splash of milk. And I actually found out that apparently mice can taste all 5 flavors. They know if you give them a little cheesy puff, they would be able to taste it and they'd be grateful. Which means they can taste if this tastes like doo-doo. I'm trying for these mice, okay? Like I said, it could be their last meal. So I might as well make it worth it. Right now we have just peanut butter, oats, flour, yogurt. I'll put a little bit of honey in there. I'll make it a little sweet for them. They don't deserve it. I will myself try this cake as well, you know, if I'm not gonna enjoy it, I'm not gonna give it to the mice. Here's my mouse food right now. It's giving mush. We don't need much, we're filling a tiny little bowl. Bloop. Lucky me, it even seems like I have enough batter to fill 2 bowls. I'm just gonna use a little bit of oil to rim the inside. One for me, one for the mice. And I could put this in the oven, but I'm gonna zap it in the microwave for I think 40 seconds and we'll see what happens. Boop. In the meantime, you're probably wondering why I'm boiling the potato. Icing. Okay, like I said, the mice, they can taste all flavors, but I don't think it would be a good idea to give them a whole bunch of sugar before they... I'm literally making their last meal. It doesn't matter if it's healthy or not, but in my mind, I still feel like I owe them a moral obligation to provide for their dietary needs. And so we're gonna make the icing out of mashed potatoes. This was like, did you know that whenever you see ice cream in an advert, it's probably not actually ice cream, it's actually mashed potatoes? I used to love the top 10 fun fact videos. All the facts I know are from random YouTube fact videos. Nothing useful, but they come in handy now when I can regurgitate them on YouTube. The makeup also, like the last time I did a drag look was 2 months ago, and I actually got a new palette for my sister for Christmas, the Athena palette, and I was so amazed by how beautiful it goes on. This actually looks way better on camera than it does in real life. But I mean, can you not see the mouse? Look, it's a little mouse, and that's the tail, and then mouse. I need to discover camera angles. Also lighting. Hello. All right. Fresh out the microwave. I think they look pretty good right now. Let's flip them out on a plate. Just like Mama Mouse used to make them. Going in the freezer always reminds me of how I lived in an ingredient household, and some people will say they lived in an ingredient household, but they don't often talk about the intersection between an ingredient household and an almond mom household. Because some people will say, oh, I was in an ingredient household and my snack was a handful of chocolate chips. You were lucky enough to have chocolate? When I was in an ingredient house, almond mom house, whatever, my go-to snack, if there was nothing sweet, was frozen peas. So that's what I was thinking about when I pulled out these frozen raspberries. And put them in the same bowl, and I'm gonna microwave them for like 2 minutes until they're soft. Alright, here are the 2 cakes. The potatoes are getting taken off the heat right now. I think that's more than enough. Here are the boiled potatoes. I'm just gonna mash them up with a fork. Mixed a little bit of milk in with the raspberries, and I'm putting it all in. Why not? We're having a pink cake. Watch this be the most abhorrent color ever. Oh, I can already see it turning gray. Oh no. This is pink for a sad beige kid. Overall, this is giving really sad beige, Mom. Like, do not let the almond mom see this video, because this will be their next inspiration for their child's birthday cake. I just licked the fork. And you know what it tastes like? Mashed potatoes mixed with raspberries. For the decorating, I don't have anything special. I think I'm just gonna use a knife and spread it on. It's actually way harder to ice this tiny cake than I would have expected. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna hold it like this. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Don't be so confident. This one has a bit more structural integrity, so I hope it'll look nicer. You know, I'm not unemployed, but I feel really unemployed in this moment. I think that's beautiful. Because you really can just do whatever you want with your free time. Okay, this one is already looking way better. This looks amazing. Okay. Here are the 2 cakes. I can decorate it further. Oh, I'm giving mouse right now, actually. This is a representation of what's gonna happen when I put these out. I'm gonna stop, that's disturbing. Decoration, we have these random bags from my pantry. We have some raisins, some Cheerios, yeah. Oh, this is really starting to look almond mom. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the Cheerio right in the middle. Ooh, yeah. Maybe for this one. And then, like, raisins along the edge. This is gorgeous. The guys. My guests. My dear guests. Yeah, it looks half almond mom, half like some kind of Victorian dessert. And now this one, I think since the edges are ugly, I'm gonna do Cheerios on the edges. Yeah. And then a raisin on... This raisin looks funny, it looks like a tooth. I guess that's it. A little something short and sweet for our first adventure together. Here are the 2 cakes. I'm gonna get a better shot for you all. Like, honestly, I love this one. I think it looks great. This one, not, you know, not so much, but I think they have some character. Okay, as I promised, I you know, I need to empathize with the mice, so I think I'm gonna try the ugly one just to see how it came out. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Oh. That was. Ooh. I'm exaggerating, you know? Like, at the end of the day, look at the cross-section. It honestly doesn't look bad. It looks like some kind of health food you'd get at a yoga place that has a cafe attached to it. Everything in it is bland. The only thing that I don't like is the raspberry being that like slight sourness. The raspberry goes well with sweetness, and there's not any sweetness here to speak of. You know, I've been showing this side of my face the whole time when this side looks so much better. So you know what? I might finish this. Might. I'm not making any promises. This one, however, it's gonna be set up. Alright. You got me at a very vulnerable place in my life. On the floor, hands and knees, setting up a mouse trap. What if I put this on and it triggers the trap and it just goes... Let me get some better lighting for you guys. Calm down, white boy. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, maybe I'm gonna try putting the cake down first. It's pretty heavy. Like, it's pretty freaking big. No. No. Guys, what if I failed? You know what? This doesn't have to end. This doesn't have to. Okay, so we figured out the issue that this is too big. So we just need to make it smaller. This is from a piping bag. I'm gonna use this to cut it a bit smaller. Yeah, this looks more mouse-sized. I think at this point the mashed potatoes is dried where it is so malleable that I can just sculpt it like Play-Doh. That looks even better actually. And then with a little raisin on top. Ooh, this looks like a fancy bonbon. Let's try once again. Okay, I still think this might be a bit too heavy. The mouse cake is just gonna have to live on in my imagination, I fear. So here I am left with a bunch of mouse cake and no mouse to feed. Lucky me. More mouse cake for me. I might just break them into smaller pieces and put them on the traps, but it was still a fun exercise in making mouse food, which I think everybody should do once in their life. Wow. At the end of the day, all I can say is follow your dreams. My first time using the camera. The lighting, the filters, the zoom, the whatever, I'm still learning, so be patient with me. Be patient with this little guy. See you in my kitchen next time.